Impartiality is a powerful and often overlooked quality that can transform your journey to prosperity. James Allen's fifth pillar of prosperity emphasizes that impartiality is not about being indifferent or detached. It is about cultivating fairness, objectivity, and balance in your thoughts, decisions, and actions. This mindset empowers you to navigate life's complexities clearly, ensuring that personal biases, emotions, or short-term gains don't cloud your judgment. In wealth building, where clear thinking and equitable decision-making often determine success, impartiality gives you the control and confidence to see situations from multiple perspectives, fostering better relationships and strategic decisions. Cultivating a mindset of impartiality begins with the practice of self-awareness. Before making any decision, take a moment to examine your thoughts and emotions. Are you leaning toward a particular choice because of personal bias, fear, or convenience? Recognizing these internal influences is the first step to overcoming them. Impartiality requires you to distance yourself from your immediate feelings and assess the situation with clarity and objectivity. Developing this habit improves your decision-making and allows you to approach challenges with a balanced perspective, ultimately enhancing your ability to build wealth and strengthen relationships. One effective way to cultivate impartiality is by actively seeking diverse perspectives. When faced with a decision or problem, make it a point to consider viewpoints that differ from your own. For example, if you're evaluating a business opportunity, consult people with varying levels of expertise, from skeptics to advocates. This process broadens your understanding and helps you identify potential blind spots in your thinking. It also encourages you to set aside personal preferences for more comprehensive and well-rounded solutions. Over time, this practice trains your mind to naturally look at situations from multiple angles, a skill essential for strategic and equitable decision-making. Another critical component of impartiality is learning to detach from outcomes. Often, our judgments are clouded by the desire to achieve specific results or avoid certain risks. While having goals is natural, clinging too tightly to a preferred outcome can prevent you from seeing the bigger picture. By focusing on the process rather than the result, you cultivate a mindset that values fairness and balance over personal gain. This shift in perspective allows you to make decisions that are beneficial in the short term and sustainable in the long run, a principle that aligns perfectly with wealth building. Practicing mindfulness is a potent tool for fostering impartiality. Mindfulness trains you to observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming attached to them, creating space for objective reasoning. When you're mindful, you're less likely to be swayed by impulsive reactions or external pressures. Instead, you can approach each decision with a calm and centered mindset, evaluating all aspects equally. Incorporating mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing into your daily routine helps anchor your thoughts in the present moment, a critical skill for cultivating impartiality. This centered and focused approach enhances your ability to make balanced decisions. Additionally, cultivating impartiality means holding yourself accountable for your biases and decisions. Be honest about moments when you've acted out of favoritism or self-interest, and reflect on how you could have approached those situations differently. This level of self-accountability fosters personal growth and ensures that your future decisions are guided by integrity and fairness. Over time, impartiality becomes less about conscious effort and more about an ingrained way of thinking, enhancing your professional success and personal relationships. Finally, embrace equitable treatment in your interactions. Whether you're dealing with colleagues, clients, or friends, strive to treat everyone with the same level of respect and fairness. This not only builds trust, but also reinforces the habit of impartial thinking. By creating an environment where fairness is the norm, you set a standard that encourages others to act with integrity, creating a ripple effect of positivity and success. One of the most practical ways to cultivate impartiality is by actively challenging your biases. Whether conscious or unconscious, bias clouds judgment and prevents you from making the best decisions. Impartiality requires you to step back and objectively evaluate whether those choices are genuinely in your best interest. This doesn't mean ignoring your instincts entirely, but tempering them with critical thinking and research. Before making any financial or career decision, ask yourself if you've thoroughly considered the facts and opposing viewpoints. This habit of self-checking fosters more balanced and well-informed choices, making you more open-minded and receptive to diverse perspectives. Impartiality also involves treating others fairly and respectfully, regardless of their status, background, or opinions. This quality is essential for building strong, lasting relationships, whether in your personal life or professional network. For instance, in the workplace, impartiality might mean evaluating team members based on their contributions rather than favoritism or preconceived notions. Business dealings ensure that all parties feel valued and fairly treated, strengthening trust and collaboration. Such relationships often open doors to new opportunities, partnerships, and resources, creating a solid foundation for wealth building. A significant obstacle to impartiality is emotional reactivity. When emotions dominate your decisions, you risk making impulsive choices that undermine your long-term goals. For example, fear might lead you to sell investments prematurely during a market downturn, or anger could cause you to burn bridges with potential collaborators. To practice impartiality, develop emotional resilience through techniques like mindfulness and meditation. These practices help you maintain a calm and centered mindset, even in high-stakes situations, enabling you to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Over time, this balanced approach enhances your ability to navigate challenges and seize opportunities. Impartiality is also closely tied to the principle of meritocracy, the idea that success should be based on effort, skill, and merit, rather than favoritism or circumstance. Embracing this mindset helps you build systems that reward hard work and excellence in yourself and others. For instance, if you're a business owner, adopting an impartial approach to hiring and promotions ensures you're assembling the most competent and motivated team. This drives better results and creates a culture of fairness and integrity that attracts top talent and loyal customers. In your personal life, impartiality can help you make better financial decisions by removing the emotional biases that often lead to overspending or poor investments. For example, you might feel tempted to keep up with others' lifestyles by buying expensive items or taking lavish vacations. Impartiality encourages assessing whether such choices align with your values and goals. By focusing on what genuinely matters, you can allocate your resources more effectively, accelerating your journey to financial independence. One contrarian perspective is that impartiality could lead to indecision or a lack of passion. Critics might say that overanalyzing every decision or striving to remain neutral could result in stagnation. However, impartiality doesn't mean avoiding decisions or suppressing passion. It means grounding your choices in fairness and wisdom. In fact, cultivating impartiality can enhance your love by ensuring it's directed toward meaningful pursuits rather than fleeting emotions or external pressures. This balance allows you to act decisively while staying aligned with your values. Another practical application of impartiality is in conflict resolution. Whether it's a disagreement with a colleague, a negotiation with a client, or a family dispute, impartiality enables you to approach conflicts with an open mind and a focus on finding equitable solutions. By listening to all sides without judgment and seeking common ground, you can turn conflicts into opportunities for growth and collaboration. This skill fosters trust and mutual respect in business and personal relationships. To embody impartiality, it's crucial to develop a habit of self-reflection. Regularly examine your decisions, interactions, and thought patterns to identify areas where biases or emotions may have influenced you. Journaling can be an effective tool for this purpose, as it allows you to process your experiences objectively and gain insights into your behavior. Over time, this practice sharpens your ability to act reasonably and clearly, strengthening your reputation as a person of integrity and wisdom. Impartiality also profoundly impacts leadership. A leader who practices impartiality inspires trust and loyalty by demonstrating fairness and consistency. Such leaders are more likely to foster collaborative and high-performing teams, as their decisions are based on merit and the greater good rather than personal agendas. Cultivating impartiality can significantly enhance your influence and effectiveness if you aspire to lead, whether in your career or community. In wealth building, impartiality helps you balance short-term sacrifices with long-term gains. For example, resisting the urge to splurge on non-essential items allows you to invest in assets that will grow over time. Similarly, maintaining an impartial perspective helps you avoid the pitfalls of overconfidence or greed, ensuring that your financial decisions are sustainable and aligned with your goals. This balanced approach is key to building and preserving wealth in the long run. Lastly, impartiality fosters a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. When your actions are guided by fairness and integrity, you experience less internal conflict and regret. This clarity not only enhances your decision-making, but also improves your overall well-being. As you align your life with the principles of impartiality, success, and prosperity, they flow more naturally, as they are built on a foundation of trust, respect, and balance.